Today we're doing Sossity You're a Woman. I'm going to break this into two parts. I'm going to show you the intro and the ending, and I'm going to show you the choruses, and then we're going to come back at a later date and do the verses because they're quite complex. And I don't want this tutorial to last an hour. Try to cut it up. All right, so I'm tuned to the record actually, so I'm a few cents sharp of regular pitch. So if you're tuned to a tuner, you're going to have to go up just a few cents because it's a little bit sharp on the record. All right, so it opens on this lower part. We're going to just be playing the lower register here for the first part. We're not going to be playing anything above the G string. So we're opening on the lower part of an A minor chord is the tonality. But of course this is sort of a power chord. We don't have the third in there anywhere. So that's going to be the opening. You're kind of going to strum down and then play the G string fretted here on the second fret and come back and hit the open A string. And then we're going to put the third in the bass of the A minor. So I'm just putting my pinky here on the A string, third fret. And you can see the picking pattern is going to be, and we're going to be doing that a lot through the song. I do it with a downstroke, downstroke, upstroke, and then a downstroke when I come back. That's the easiest way for me to do it. So yeah, really practice that. Because you're going to need that throughout this intro. Alright, so once again. And then we're going to come down, play the lower part of a G chord with the third in the bass. Except we're not going to come back and play the bass note. We're just going to go up, and then we're going to come back to the C chord and double up on the bass note of it. Alright, so we just arpeggioed the lower part of a C chord, and then we're going to go back to the same G with the third in the bass. And we're going to double up on the bass note again. Play the D string open, and then go down to the E string on the third fret. Alright, we're to there. Now we're going to walk down the bass, and we're just going to go down one fret to the second fret, and we're going to play it, and we're going to play the A string and D string open. But once again, we're not going to come back to the bass string because we're going to go down to the F note here, and we're going to double up on it. But we're going to still play the A string and D string open. Alright, and then once when we finish that F, we're going to come up to the D string and play the second fret, third fret, back to the second fret, and then we're going to go up a E major chord. Except we're going to skip the B string on the way up, but we're going to play it up coming back down. And then we do a similar thing on the top, just playing the top three strings of the E chord. And then we're going to come back down and play the E string open. All right, so we repeat that twice, and then it starts the verse. I'm kind of going off the live version of this. If you haven't heard the live version from Carnegie Hall, that's on YouTube. I'd recommend you listen to that. And I'm kind of, so this might differ very slightly from the original recording, because I'm basically, it was, some parts were easier for me to hear on that live recording. So this is how he does the intro on the live recording. All right, so we repeat that, we do that twice, and then it starts the verse. Hello, you sweet, hello, you straight-laced lady, dressed in white. But we're gonna do that later, like I said. So let's look at the ending, because it repeats that intro part 3 times on the original recording on the record, and then he does it at the end of the song, and then ends the song with a scale run up, which starts in the open A. So when he goes up on the G string, when he skips to the B string, it's going to play the same note that you just played before. So it kind of comes down those same notes. And then he strums the E chord, E major chord. So it's just to run up, once again, the A minor scale. Then he plays the G string. And then he does an upstroke finish on the A sus2. Okay, so that's how he ends the song. All right, so let's look at the choruses. Sossity, you're a woman. Society, you're a woman. And then he's back into that. All right, so the choruses, we start on this A minor with the chord up here, and then we're going to be going to a G with the A in the bass. We're going to come back to the A minor, and then we're going to walk down we're going to go down from a G chord over A to an F chord over A. And then we're going to play this D power chord. So that's going G power chord to C, the bottom part of a C chord, to that G with the third in the bass, back to the lower part of the A minor. Just playing those 3 strings to keep the third out. We don't want that note in there. And you can play that open G. You can grab it here, or I like to grab it down here on the E string. Sossity, you're a woman. Now that's kind of fast. You'll have to experiment with that fingering. Alternately, you could probably just leave that G chord out. But to me, it sounds like on the record like he's walking down that C chord G with a third in the bass to the A. Sossity, you're a woman. Society, you're a woman. And then back into that intro part. All right, so that's the intro, the outro, and the choruses of Sossity You're a Woman. And then, like I say, next time we're going to do the verses, and good luck with that, because I'm not sure I can sing that and play that at the same time. I kind of did that little opening part, but that's about all I can do because it is quite complex. But we'll get to that next time. So cheers. Have a great day and rock on. So talk to you later. Bye.